Before there was Thailand, there was the Khmer Empire. From the 9th to the 15th century, Khmer ruled the heart of Southeast Asia, temples, cities, and lands stretching far beyond today's Cambodia. But power shifts, the empire weakened, and Siam rose. One by one, Khmer lands were taken: Battambang, Siem Reap, Sisophon. In 1863, Cambodia sought French protection. By 1907, France forced Siam to return our western provinces. Borders were drawn, and history was sealed on paper. Yet the fights did not end. In 1962, the International Court ruled Privy Here belongs to Cambodia. Thailand withdrew, but the resentment stayed. In 2008, when UNESCO recognized Preah Vihear as Cambodian, gunfire broke out again. Lives were lost. In 2013, the court reaffirmed, the temple and its land are ours. Borders may be marked on maps, but for Cambodia, our history is written in stone, and stone never forgets. From strangers on our land, to warriors at our gates, to the children who forgot where home was. The people we now call Thai did not begin in Thailand. They came from the south of China, migrating down rivers, searching for new lands. At that time, the Khmer Empire ruled most of Southeast Asia. We were busy fighting two powerful enemies, Champa and the Mon Kingdom. The Thai migrants were small. We didn't see them as a threat. We let them live on Khmer land, under Khmer rule, under Khmer temples. But as years passed, they grew strong. They built kingdoms, Sukhothai, then Ayutthaya, and began to invade the Khmer Empire. They didn't just take land, they took our people. Khmer families lived under Siamese rule for nearly 500 years. Parents told their children, "We are Khmer." But the children grew up speaking Thai, learning Thai history, and some began to believe Khmer Empire was Thailand. In the 1st century, on the lands we now call Cambodia, a kingdom was born. Funan, the great port of the Mekong, where merchants from India and China brought new faiths, new ideas, and new power. When Funan fell, Chenla rose. The Khmer people grew stronger, building temples, canals, and cities. But in the year 802, a king changed everything. Jayavarman II crowned himself universal monarch, and the Khmer Empire began. For 6 centuries, Angkor ruled Southeast Asia. Our cities were the largest in the world. Our temples, carved in stone, touched the heavens. Angkor Wat, Bayonne, Ta Prohm, Preah Khan. This was our golden age. But no empire lasts forever. In 1431, Ayutthaya invaded. The court moved to Phnom Penh. From then on, Cambodia was trapped between Siam in the west and Vietnam in the east. We lost land, we lost people, but we did not lose ourselves. In 1863, we sought protection from France, and in 1907, Battambang and Siem Reap returned to us. In 1953, King Norodom Sihanouk won our independence. For a time, there was peace. But in 1970, war returned. The Khmer Rouge took power in 1975, and for 4 years our people suffered one of history's darkest genocides. In 1979, Vietnam removed the Khmer Rouge, but the scars remained. In 1991, peace returned with the Paris Accords. And in 1993, the Kingdom of Cambodia was reborn. Today, in 2025, we are the heirs of 2,000 years of history. We are still here. We are still Khmer, and stone does not forget. We once allowed them to live here, on Khmer land, and in 1350 on land once ruled by Angkor, a new kingdom was born, Ayutthaya. 2 years later, in 1352, they marched east. and began their long war against Cambodia. They came in 1352, again in 1369. In 1389 their armies returned, and in 1431 Siamese soldiers breached the gates of Angkor. The city fell. The empire's heart was lost. But the Khmer crown still lived, moving south to fight another day. In 1591, King Narasuan of Siam set his sights on our capital, Longvik. 3 years later, on January 3, 1594, the city was taken. 90,000 of our people, including the royal family, were dragged to Ayutthaya. Cambodia was wounded but not dead. Centuries of war carved our land apart. Upper Cambodia, the Khmer lands north of the Dangrek Mountains, including Surin, Buriram, and Sisaket, taken by Siam and ruled for centuries. Central Cambodia, the heart of our kingdom, the land we hold today. Lower Cambodia, the Mekong Delta, home of the Khmer Krom, seized by Vietnam in the 17th and 18th centuries. The people of Upper Cambodia lived under Siamese rule for generations, calling the Central and Lower Khmer, Khmer Krom. Over time, the word was twisted into Korm, a distortion that helped erase our true history from Thai records. In 1833, Siam invaded again, 40,000 troops, burning Udong and deporting thousands. In 1840, they returned during a great uprising. From 1841 to 1845, Cambodia became the battlefield of Siam and Vietnam. Our kings fled, our cities burned, but the Khmer soul never surrendered. In 1847, war ended. The crown was restored to King Ang Duong. We had lost land, but we kept our name, our blood, our pride. From June 2008 to December 2011, they attacked near our sacred Priya Vihir temple. On July 24, 2025, they began their attacks once more. But Cambodia still stands. We are Angkor's children, and we will never fall.